Remain in the city. There's a danger coming. Vastyr's walls can protect us all.
Yes, the city walls can protect the city folk, and the druids of the Vine District, but what about the rest of my brothers and sisters?
Sir Stefan has a plan. Together we can all defend Galen from the Dreadsail pirates. It just makes sense.
Feda means well, but if the druids are coming to help defend the city, I must also do my part. I may not be a trained knight like she is, but I've learned a thing or two roaming about the wilderness. Tell her I don't require protection.
I've heard of your heroics on behalf of Sir Stefan and House Mornard. We could use more people like you. Our knights are stretched pretty thin right now.
Heave ho, till we set out once more. We live as we please, and we hit the high seas, setting sail with the song and the show. That's the life of a
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's guarantee. You there, traveler. You look as adventurous as my taste buds. Care to help the greatest chef in Tamriel with an urgent task?
I was wondering if I'd see you again, adventurer. Ah, Druidkin. I heard what you did. How you secured the Eldertide seed and returned it to the care of Archdruid Ellic. Once again, you proved to be a true friend of the Druids. But what is this I hear of an impending attack on the city? Stefan needs to bolster his army, and wants to do so with the Stone Lore and Eldertide. I suppose that makes some sense. We can defend ourselves. And it is our third circle that has gone rogue. I can pledge the Stone Lore to this cause. Let me talk to Ellic. If anyone can convince him to bring his people to the city to help defend its walls, it's another Archdruid. Instead, I want to send you to Glimmertarn. Laurel and most of Galen's Stone Lore druids are in Glimmertarn. Inform her of the plan, and tell her to prepare our circle for war. I'll meet you there after I convince Archdruid Ellic to do the same. The village lies directly north of Vastyr. Perfectly. I gave it to Free for safekeeping. As a spirit forged from Ifray's will, who better to protect something so sacred? They've been quite curious about it. Said they felt a connection and wanted to study the seed. You'll have to ask Free yourself. I returned to Vastyr right after delivering the seed. The way Free communicates is still perplexing. I believe we learn more about one another with every passing day, but many mysteries remain. The request came from Stefan, and my circle loves him as one of our own. Plus, the Fire Song attacked us as well, and we feel a responsibility for our misguided brethren. Besides, I am their Archdruid, and I have already agreed. The matter is settled.
You'll be all right. Just lie still. Thank Ifray it's you. I need someone I can trust. The Eldertide ran afoul of the Path Trader Firesong and their parasitic dread sails in the area. I'm doing what I can to help their wounded. Blight. You look like you have news. What is it? That's unexpected. We normally don't get involved with wars and politics, but the Firesong started this. So I guess that makes it a druid problem. Look, we're practically surrounded by the Firesong and Dreadsails out here. I could use your help. We need to light the beacon that will gather every Stone Lord Druid on Galen to Glimmertarn. However, the Dreadsails grabbed the Everflame torch in a recent raid on the village. We need that enchanted torch to ignite the beacon. The Dreadsails have a beachhead at Broken Oar Cove, just northeast of here on the shore. Retrieve the Everflame torch, and meet me at Vale's Bluff to the west. That's where we need to go to light the beacon. Head to Broken Oar Cove and retrieve the Everflame torch. There's a path to the east that leads down to the shore. Then, meet me at the beacon at Vale's Bluff. Be careful. Our enemy is as thick as weeds once you leave the safety of this village. I've helped the worst of the wounded. Most of them are more shaken than they are hurt. But I doubt they would have survived if they hadn't made it to Glimmertarn. The beacon is used in times of danger to alert the Stone Lord Druids spread across the island and summon them back to Glimmertarn. The enchantment contained in the Everflame torch allows the beacon's light to be seen from anywhere on Galen. Many, many seasons ago. I was so young I barely remember it. I recall being scared. There was some sort of rabid creature roaming the northern half of the island. Anyway, it's rarely used and only in extreme emergencies. I think this counts. I think so. But I lost track of Free when the Eldertide started pouring into the village. I'm sure they found somewhere safe to hold up. Let's trust in Free. We can check on them after we light the beacon.
but now I'm going to.
I miss when thundering was simple.
Don't like your odds.
Ja, dann lass es doch. So lustig ist.
Never have enough of
Musst du
that.
das da oben drauf packen?
Nee, muss
Doch, weil ein Schrank da ist.
ja, das will er nicht.
Nee. Wir dürfen nicht, vielleicht kommen wir es nicht haben oder was.
You there? Your life or your jewels? Give me your coin and, you won't get the pointy end. No? Hand over your pokey end. No, give me your purse, or I'll halt. Your gold. Can I have it, please? Yes, you have the gold, and I have the knife, so if you don't mind just, handing it over, then we can both go our separate ways, and I won't have to stab you in any of your bits. That sounds very nice now, doesn't it? Is it that obvious? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm the one who's armed here, so, give me your jewels. My captain marooned me here, Said I couldn't return to the ship until I proved I could earn my keep, so here I am, earning, or trying to earn. Will you please just hand me your valuables? Is that a threat? Because it's very convincing. You're not going to punch me, are you? You know what? How about I just leave you alone? Yes. I'll just go off this way and you can leave me alone. I mean, that sounds good. Let's do that. Goodbye. Sorry for bothering you. Please don't follow me.
Wife and mummy. Maybe I should have joined the buoyant armigers. To run away? Well, now I think they wouldn't. Maybe they should try that. Nothing wrong with a little opportunistic harvesting.
The beacon's ready. Do you have the torch? It's worse than I thought. I saw more than my fair share of bodies on the way here. I'm sure you did too. If we don't hurry, those poisonous thorns will have the numbers to overwhelm Glimmertarn. Blight! Of course. Why else surround us? Why else steal the Everflame torch? At least they haven't made it to the beacon. It's ready. It will call the Stone Lord to Glimmertarn like a songbird guiding them home. Did you get the torch? Good. Then go ahead and ignite the beacon. Hurry, before any of those dreadsails spot us. It's done. Let's head back to Glimmertarn and prepare my people for war. Let's head back to Glimmertarn. I need to give the druids instructions, and make preparations to depart for Vastir. Be on your guard. The trees hide many evils. The dreadsails and fire song get bolder by the moment.
beacon. Good work, Laurel. Ah, Druidkin, thank you for assisting Laurel. I spoke to Alec, and he agreed to bring his Eldertide to help defend Vastir, so I made my way here to lead my own people to this city. But first, we must attend to the matter of the sacred seed. I'd like you and Druid Laurel to make sure the seed and Free are all right. Laurel believes Free took it to Cloage, an old cave they visited often since coming here. We had mostly forgotten about the cave, but Free seems drawn to the place. By Ephraim the Green, I can rally my people and the Eldertide who seek refuge here. I need you and Laurel to check on Free and the seed. With the Dreadsails and Firesong scouring the area, it's only a matter of time before they're discovered. Cloage is just to the east. Please hurry. If the Firesong find that cave, they'll stop at nothing to capture Free and our sacred seed. Not a great deal, unfortunately. It may have had some significance in the past, but now it's just an abandoned, overgrown cave. No one paid it much mind until Free arrived at the village. You know, I never had the opportunity to ask. Free did love to explore the place, though. Took Druid Laurel along a few times, I believe. Perhaps she can tell you more. The beacon has been ignited. I must give our druids time to make the trek from all points on the island. Plus, we have weapons to gather, supplies to pack. Don't worry. We'll get to the city before the attack begins in earnest. This is Stonelore territory. My people know paths and trails that should allow them to avoid most of our enemies. And if all else fails, they know how to fight. That's why Stefan asked for our assistance in the coming battle. Not a great deal, unfortunately. It may have had some significance in the past, but now it's just an abandoned, overgrown cave. No one paid it much mind until Free arrived at the village. Laurel, go with our friend. Make sure Free is all right. Begin gathering your belongings. We'll make for Vastir.
I'll meet you at Cloage. It's a cave, almost directly east of Glimmertarn. Wait for me by the entrance, and we'll head in together. Hang on. Let's talk. Blight! I saw a group of Dreadsails in Firesong enter the cave just as I arrived. Not sure if they spotted Free or simply got curious, but this isn't good. We need to get in there. Free and the Seed are in danger. Not that I'm aware of. There are some druid carvings and such, but I haven't had a chance to study them. The whole place is overgrown with vegetation. The cave did fascinate Free, though. Something kept drawing them back here. A few times, yes. I'd try to clean up a little while Free looked around. Sometimes they'd sit and meditate for long stretches. When we find them, this time I'm going to ask what that was all about. Now let's go help Free. Free cleared out a lot since I was last here. That, or the Firesong have been tearing things down. Wait, vines covered that section before. Is that Free? And those are weirds around them. What does it mean? These marks are old, similar to the tablet Dula found in High Rock. I doubt that's a coincidence. And it clearly shows Free, or a spirit very much like them. Let's see if there are any more drawings while we look for Free.
Nice little present from Vec, eh?
Look, another marking. We need to examine it. Are those? Yes, the sacred seeds. And Free, growing them into a crown, A staff and a gauntlet. Let's keep looking. Another marking. Examine it, but watch out for the fire song. A druid, holding the staff and gauntlet. And Free places the crown upon their head, just like in the prophecy. We need to find Free. Now! Look, a ward protects that far door. Did Free cast that? We need to find a way to open it. Free used an ancient druid trick. I've seen this before. There should be 2 druid stones in here. If we turn them, the ward should dissipate. There should be another stone nearby. Let's look around. The door should be open now. It's free on the other side of the chamber.
It worked. Secrets remain buried. They gnash with sharpened teeth, claw at the doors. But now, Druid laurel, lavender and wood smoke, familiar. And you, battle and the touch of leaves. I kept seed safe, but protections wither. Free is free. Place made by Druid King. Sanctity. The walls taught me, told me who I am. The sower of the sacred seeds, curator of the regalia. When season is right, I will grow them from the seeds. Expected the seed to be safe here. It was not. The Druid King called free from the green. Bound us to one day reforge the regalia. Sow the seeds when 3 circles become 1. That is my purpose. A tender to the garden. But events are uncertain. The seed is not safe. Even here. What can we do? Good. I am thinned. Tired. Wilting. I have grown too tall. Take the seed to Archdruid Raval. His to nourish now. To protect. Slip within the walls. Face the storm. Claim the seed and let us leave this place. The seed rests just over there. Safe. Waiting. A quiet and strong thing. Resting in different hands. Give it to Archdruid Raval when we leave here. To take it into the unnatural walls. Yes. Long ago. It was a sanctuary. Lost to time. But it held answers. The truths of me. The longer I stayed, the more I learned. Remembered. My hands alone can ordain. I grow the seeds. That was what the Druid King told me. What the dream tells us all. When the Druids are ready to be whole. Streams pouring into one river, not fractured, not grasping for seeds with bloody fingers. I am awake, but the season is wrong. I studied. The Stone Lord Druids helped, talked. They were patient, kind. The longer I spend with them, sun on leaves, wide smiles, soft hands, laughter like babbling streams, it gets easier to speak the mortal words. To be. I do not know. I just know that I alone can grow the seeds. A ritual, hallowed ground, 3 sacred seeds, 3 powerful symbols. They will sprout a crown, a staff, and a gauntlet. The Druid King's regalia. Perhaps for a new king to wield? Magic? No, not like you're thinking. Symbols of office, authority. Only I can grow. Only I can sow the seeds. The sower. Still, we must keep the seeds safe. Archdruid Orlaith must not claim them, just in case I am wrong.
You did good, Free. But you look exhausted.
Free is fine. All regrows. Laurel, friend. Take the seed.
Return to Glimmertarn with the seed. I'll make sure Free gets out of here safely.
The Stone Lord have pledged themselves to the defense of Vastir. We leave shortly. Our brothers and sisters have arrived, summoned by the beacon. We're just about ready to make the trip to Vastir. We will help defend the walls, and in turn, the walls will defend our injured. Now, Free tells me you carry our sacred seed. Despite the efforts of the Fire Song and the Sea Elf allies, we still possess our sacred seed. I fear this means that the assault on Vastir will begin soon. Now, Sir Stefan, here. That bodes ill. Perhaps you should speak to him, Druidkin. Good. Once we hear Stefan's news, I'll order our druids to head for the city. I think Druid Laurel and Free should remain here, however, to guide any stragglers and to keep the nature spirit hidden from Archdruid Orlaith. Thank you again, friend.
Good. I made it before you headed out. Friend, we need to speak. Thank the green I caught you here. I feared I might be too late. The message I bring was too important to give to just anyone, and I know paths across the island that only the druids can walk. But first, what's the situation here? I hoped I could count on Archdruid Reval, but it's good to hear those words. Even with the secret paths, though, it was difficult avoiding our enemies. The wilderness is thick with dreadsails and Firesong. I assume you helped settle things here. I knew you were the right one to send to Glimmertarn. Thank you for helping Laurel. You're a most valuable ally. Here, take this. The least I can do for your continued efforts. Meanwhile, I'll make sure Reval and the Seed get to Vastir safely. Now to the reason I came here to find you. I made contact with Captain Siravain. She agreed to help defend Vastir, but only if she can recover her ship from the Dreadsails. We'll have to hurry. I fear the Sea Elves and the Firesong will strike soon. Well, truth be told, she contacted me. Easier to get a message to Castle Bernard than to find a Sea Elf hiding in the wilderness. When Sea Lord Nalos rejected King Orgnum's orders, he seized Siravain's ship and scattered her crew. She needs our help. Specifically, she requested I send you to help her. She'll meet you on the Castle Tenair docks on the western shore. Do whatever you need to, but make sure she recovers her ship. We need the Gilded Blades when the assault on Bastille begins. Go to the docks near Castle Tenair and help Captain Sirivane recover her vessel. I'll escort Archdruid Raval back to Bastille and incorporate the druids into our defenses. Join us there as soon as you can. By the green, we will weather this storm. Her message was brief, but she indicated that most of her crew was missing as well. Scattered or captured, she'll need them back to sail her ship, and we need all of the Gilded Blades to help defend the city. Do whatever you can to make that happen. House Mornard's knights stand ready. The druids will bolster our defenses, but you must bring the Gilded Blades to aid us. Whatever the Fire Song promised them, the Sea Elves are committed. My scouts spotted an armada sailing toward the city. We've never faced such a test, but Vastyr's walls are built to withstand punishment. I believe they'll hold and give us the time we need to drive off the invaders. But even the strongest stone can be chipped away at with enough effort. Her message was brief, but she indicated that most of her crew was missing as well. Scattered or captured, she'll need them back to sail her ship, and we need all of the Gilded Blades to help defend the city. Do whatever you can to make that happen. Archdruid Raval, are you and the Stone Lord ready to depart for Bastille?
We are. Laurel, take free and hide in the wilderness. They cannot fall into Orthe's hands.
But Yes, Archdruid. I understand. So you're going to help Captain Sirivane? I suppose we could use a CL4 ship when the battle starts. Go, friend. With Ifre's blessing. Don't worry about us. We'll be fine. We'll make sure any stragglers and the remaining wounded Elder Tide get to Vastir safely. And those who don't make it in time before the attack gets underway, we'll keep safe here. I don't want to leave Glimmertarn totally defenseless. There will undoubtedly be more druids arriving, delayed by something or other. That, and I'd rather not have Free in the middle of a battle. They're capable, but far too valuable to be lost.
You have important things asked of you. I understand. Responsibility heavy as rainwater. It soaks. It chills. Go with strength. The sun will persevere. Druid Laurel wishes it. Battle is too sharp, loud. The city soil, harsh, full of salt. No place for a nourisher. I am better here. Protector, in defense of Glimmertarn. Strength here, too.
Don't worry. I'll take the Sea to Vastia. I will feel much better knowing both myself and Archdruid Elec have our Circle seeds safely tucked away within the walls of the city. I'll be as quick as the wind, Druidkin. I swear to you, certainly. The two of us can handle anything that crosses our path. I doubt either the Fire Song or the Dreadsails know the seed exchanged hands yet, so we shouldn't attract too much attention. Regardless, I have no fear with Stefan by my side.